Hello, listeners. Welcome to the channel. I am Sandhya, and today we will start chapter 3, which will be audio reading of the chapter, and the topic is the Indus Valley Civilization, which is also known as Harappan Civilization. Indus Valley Civilization can be dated around 2500 to 1750 BC on the basis of radiocarbon dating. It is also called as Harappan civilization. This site was discovered through excavation in 1921 under the supervision of Dayaram Sahani. Harappa was first discovered by R.B. Dayaram Sahani on the river Ravi. In 1921, R.D. Banerjee discovered Mohenjo-daro or Mound of the Dead. In 1922, Sir John Marshall played a crucial role in both of these discoveries. The long-term indigenous evolution of the civilization was originally began on the periphery of Indus Valley in the hills of eastern Baluchistan and then extended to the plains. However, it can be documented by an analysis of four sites which have been excavated in recent years: Mehergarh, Amri, Kalibangan and Lothal. Chronology. Harappan culture was actually a long and complicated culture process with at least three stages: the early Harappan, mature Harappan and the late Harappan. The following general chronology for the three phases of the Harappan culture is derived from the calibration of radiocarbon dates from different sites: early Harappan, which is 3200 to 2600 BC, mature Harappan from 2600 to 1900 BC, and late Harappan, which is 1900 to 1300 BC. The early Harappan phase was the formative proto-urban phase of the culture. The mature Harappan phase was urban phase, the full-fledged stages of the civilization. Most of the urban characteristics are associated with this phase. The late Harappan phase was the post-urban phase when the cities started to decline and gradually declined. Geographical distribution. The archaeological excavations reveal that the culture was spread over a vast area, which included not only the present states of India such as Rajasthan, Punjab, Haryana, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Western Uttar Pradesh, but also Pakistan and some of the Afghanistan. Sutka Gender on the Makran coast is the westernmost site of the Harappan civilization, and Alamgirpur in the western Uttar Pradesh marked its easternmost limit. Settlement pattern. The fact that Harappan civilization was urban does not imply that even the majority of its settlement were urban. Besides the urban settlements of the Harappans, there were many sites inhabited by the primitive communities, consisting of Stone Age, hunter-gatherer and pastoral nomads, which existed side by side. Varying size of the Harappan sites. The Harappan sites varied a great deal in size and function. From large cities to small pastoral camp, some of the largest settlement includes Rakhigadi, Mohenjo-daro, Dholavira, Harappa and Ganveriwala. The many settlements less than 5 hectares include Nosharo, Kot Diji, Alhadino, Rupad, Balakot and Surkotada. Town planning. The most interesting urban feature of Harappan civilization is its town planning. Almost all the major sites are divided into two parts: A. Citadel on the higher mount of the eastern side and lower town of the eastern side of the settlement. The citadel contains large structures which might have functioned as administrative or rural or ritual centers. The residential buildings are built in the lower town. The street intersects each other at right angle. In the crisscross pattern, it divides the city in several residential blocks. The main street is connected by the narrow lanes Dhoravila Dholavira was divided into three parts in its most evolved phase: the citadel, middle town, and the lower town. The citadel complex at the Lothal and Surkotada is not separated, it is a part of the main settlement. Planning of house. The houses were largely built of burnt bricks. The bigger house had many rooms surrounding a square courtyard. These houses were provided with private wells, kitchen and bathing platforms. The majority of doorways and windows faces the side streets and only a few opened onto the main streets. There were stairs there were stairs in some buildings, suggesting that there was upper floor as well. Drainage system. The drainage system of the Harappan was elaborated and well laid out. Every house had drains, which opened into the street drains. These drains were covered with manholes, bricks, or stone slabs, were constructed at regular intervals by the sides of the streets for cleaning. The drainage was made from burnt bricks which were smoothed from inside. This shows that people were well acquainted with the science of this sanitation. Rural urban interactions. As the urban population had to depend on the surrounding countryside for supply of food, many other necessary products, there emerged were village-town interrelationship. Agriculture. The area had begun uniform features in terms of soil type, climate, and subsistence pattern. The land was flat and dependent on monsoon and Himalayan rivers for supply of water. Due to its distinct geographical feature, agro-pastoral economy was the dominant feature in this region. Agriculture, along with pastoralism, was the base of Harappan economy. The area resource capacity was adequate to produce food surpluses, which is an important feature of urbanization. The variety of substances base may also have played a role in its survival for a long time. The chief food crops included wheat, barley, sesame, mustard, peas, jejube, etc. The evidence for rice has become from Lothal and Rangpur in the form of husk embedded in pottery. Cotton was another important crop. Apart from cereal, fish, animal meat also formed a part of Harappan diet. A plowed field was discovered at early Harappan levels at Kalibangan. Irrigation canal have been found at Shortukhai. Animal husbandry, hunting, and riverine and marine resources. Wild animals. Bones of wild animals have been found at Harappan sites. These include many varieties of deer, rhinoceros, elephant, camel, etc. Tigers are commonly portrayed in figure while leopard are less frequently depicted. Riverine and marine resources. The Harappan exploited riverine and marine resources where these were available. Dried fish and mollusks provided an important protein-rich element in people's diet. Domesticated animal. Harappan sites have also yielded remains of domesticated animals such as humped and humpedless cattle, buffalo, sheep and goat. The question whether the people knew out is controversial. Craft and techniques. Pottery making was also an important industry in Harappan period. These were chiefly wheel made and were treated with a red coated and had decorated in black. These are found in various sites and shapes. They were aware of the potter's wheel and majority of the pots were turned on a wheel. The Harappans manufactured seals of various kinds. More than 2000 seals have been discovered from different sites. These were generally square in shape and were made of stellite. It is noteworthy that while the seals depicts a number of animals, there is no representation of horse on these. Most of seals were made of statite. They were used to commercial purpose as well as used as amulets. One important seal has three heads and sitting in a yogic posture surrounded by four animals, which is elephant, tiger, rhinoceros and buffalo. He has been identified by many scholars with the ancient form of god Pashupati, lord of beasts. Terracotta had been found in abundance at Harappan sites. Figures such as bulls, buffalo, monkey, and dogs are available. Bead making also was an important craft. Beads were made of precious and semi precious stones such as agate and carnelian. Stellite was used for making beads. The evidence of beads makers' shop has been found at Chanu Daro and Lothal. The Harappan people were aware of almost all metals except iron. A significant number of copper artifacts can be found in Harappan civilization. Harappan sites have yielded exquisitely crafted gold and silver jewelry, including necklace, bracelets, brooches, pendants and earrings. The Harappan made cotton and woolen textiles according to the available evidence, and terracotta figures wearing clothing represent the type of cloth of people wore. Stonework was also another crucial craft. At Dholavira, fine polished pillar and stone masonry were discovered. Another advantage craft was bone working. Bone was used in make of beads, awls and pins. Sculpture in stone and metal. A few pieces of stone and metal sculptures have been discovered at Harappan sites. In addition to utilitarian objects made of stone and metal, majority of them exhibits excellent artistic abilities and sensibility. They include the following: the priest king or head of a yogi, a stone bust of a male figure discovered at Mohenjo-daro and called the priest king or head of the yogi. At Harappa, two fine stones torsos of a male figure were discovered. A seated stone ibex of Ram at Mohenjo-daro. A stone lizard at Dholavira. No life-size sculptures have been found. The only large sculpture is a Dholavira sculpture of shattered sealed male figure. At Mohenjo-daro, two bronze female figures were discovered. One of them had gained attention as a dancing girl. The lost wax technique, which is used to some part of India, was used to build the figure. It stands at 10.8 centimeters tall. Trade in Harappa. Trading network, both internal and external, was significant feature of urban economy of Harappa. Harappan preferred the exchanges through the barter system. It is important to note that various kinds of metals and precious stones were needed by craftsmen to make good, but as these were not available locally, they had to be brought from outside. Commodities trade. The trader must have carried out a brisk trade in granaries and other food items, shipping between villages and towns. Rice was imported from Gujarat to Punjab. Lothal and Surkotoda provided cotton to the developing township of Mohenjo-daro. Harappan, Banawali, etc. Balakot and Chanu Daro were center for shell working and bengal making. Lothal and Chanu Daro were center for the manufacturing of beads, etc. External trade. The Harappan were engaged in external trade with Mesopotamia. It was largely through Oman and Bahrain in Persian Gulf. It is confirmed by the presence of Harappan artifacts such as beads, seals, dice, etc. in these regions. The main import were copper, gold, tin and several semi-precious stones. Agriculture products such as barley, wheat, peas, oil seeds, and a variety of finished product includes cotton, wood, pottery, beads, terracotta, figure, ivory products were main export items. Standardization. The standardization system of weights and measures might have supported the trade. The Harappan craft shows a remarkable degree and standardization. Weights and measures units were also standardized. Cubical weights made of chalcedony, church, blackstone and made material have been discovered at all the sites have been excavated. The system is binary in the smaller weights, which is 1, 2, 8, 16, 32, 64 and decimal in the higher weights was used. These weights have been found in recent excavation at Harappa. They have been controlling trade and possibly also for collecting taxes. Inscription. At Harappan sites, approximately 3700 inscribed objects have been discovered. Together, Mohenjo-daro and Harappa accounted for roughly 87% of all inscription. The script was pictographic in nature. The script that is found on various objects seems to have completely matured and have not undergone any major changes over time. Longer inscriptions with several lines were sometimes written in the boustrophs type, etc. Consecutive lines starting in opposite directions. The first line is written from left to right and the second line is written from right to left. Dholavira is a site located in Rann of Kutch, Gujarat. A large wooden signboard outside the north entrance to the citadel have been excavated from here. As this was located near the gate, it is also called as signboard. However, the Indus script is not deciphered yet and the exact meaning is not known. The high degree of cultural integration can be seen in evidences of common script found in vast Harappan culture. So far, there is no consequence of affiliation of the Harappan language or on the decipherment of the script. Social differences. Harappan society was a mix of various anthropological races. There were Proto-Australoid, Alpinoids, Mongoloids and Medids. The Harappan society comprised people following diverse professions. These includes the priest, the warrior, peasants, traders and artisans. The structural remain at sites such as Harappa and Lothal shows the difference type of building that were used as residence by the different classes. It is also held that important people lived in the citadel area and ordinary people lived in the lower town. The general people were peace-loving in nature as remarkably smaller number of weapons have been discovered. Harappan people loved to decorate themselves. Hairdressing by both men and women is evident from the figures found in different sites. A Bengal factories and a bead making workshop were discovered from Kalibangan, Chanudaro. They used cotton and woolen clothes. A piece of woven cloth has been found at Mohenjo-daro. Spineless and needleless discovered at many sites attest to the practice of spinning and weaving. The pastime activities include dicing, bullfighting, dancing and playing chess. Rural landlord and traders may have been among the wealthy social class. Differences in class and rank based on the occupation, wealth, status had to exist. The existence of a caste system in Harappan society, on other hand, is not corroborated with the available sources. Religious beliefs and practices. The Harappan religion is normally termed as animalism, that is, worship of trees, stones, etc. A large number of terracotta figures discovered at Harappan sites have been associated with the worship of Mother Goddess. Harappan were nature worshipper and worshipped a number of natural objects. Pashupati found on the famous seal is considered as their male god. A statite Pashupati seal has been discovered at Mohenjo-daro. On the seal, he is seen seated in yogic position surrounded by 4 animals. Two deers appeared at his feet. A number of female figures have been found at various places. Thus, worship of female goddess associated with fertility has been held as one of the major figures of Harappan religion. No freestanding religions structure like temple and have been found. But the Great Bath at Mohenjo-daro appears to have religious significance as it can indicate practice of holy dips or religious bath. They probably believed in spirit and evil powers and used amulets as protection against them. The evidence of fire worship has also been found at some sites such as Kalibangan and Lothal. At Kalibangan, a series of raised brick platforms with pits containing ash and animal bones have been discovered. Besides fire, Indus people have also worshipped gods in forms of tree and animals. This also shows that Harappan living in different areas followed different religious practices. Burial practices. The dead were buried with varying number of earthen pots. In some graves, the dead were buried along with the goods such as bangles, beads, copper mirror. This may indicate that Harappan believed in life after death. At Lothal, 3 joints or double burials with the male and female bodies together were discovered. Kalibangan has yielded evidence of symbolic burial, that is, burial with contains of pots but no bones or skeleton. Mohenjo-daro and Harappan both had urn burials. These different practices in different regions of Harappan civilization may reflect diversity in religious beliefs. Political system. There is no clear idea about the political organization of Harappan people. However, well-organized cities, cleaning of sewage, etc. point that some types of centralized authority was present. The uniformity of cultural materials and measurement units also point to a central authority during the Harappan period. But another possibility that cannot be ruled out is that there were several states with different styles of political organization. Decline of Indus Valley civilization. The Harappan civilization flourished till 1900 BC. The period following this is marked by the beginning of the post-urban phase, or the rate of decline of civilization different for different places. Mohenjo-daro and Dholavira shows a steady decline, while city life abruptly ends at Kalibangan and Banawali. Various theories have been postulated for these declines. Aryan invasion theory. Supporting evidence from Mohenjo-daro is multiple wounded dead bodies at one place. Theory refuted. Destruction of sites due to floods. Mohenjo-daro was destroyed by floods not less than 7 times. Tectonic forces and earthquake evidence found from Kalibangan. Rivers such as Saraswati changed their course, creating water shortage in region. Fire. Evidence from Rakhigarhi. Malaria. Evidence from Mohenjo-daro. Ecological changes due to deforestation, desert expansion, etc. Also, because the social attitude of not welcoming changes in the population in core capital zone became reason to move to better location despite nature calamities leading to decline of capitals with subsequent loss of central control. Archaeological evidence does not provide clear access to the social and political aspect of Harappan civilization collapse. However, it does reveal that Harappan culture underwent a gradual de-urbanization process. The mature Harappan phase was followed by the late Harappan phase, which was a post-urban phase. Thank you.